Hi guys, welcome to our first episode of Grooms Thursday. This week we're going to be addressing a question that was raised by Jason last week when we asked all the grooms what they wanted help with when it comes to planning the big day. Jason asked us about timings. He wanted to know what time we should get to the church, which has led us to this. What I've done is I've outlined the timings for what I'm using for my own big day, and hopefully it will be a foundation of you guys figuring out your own timings. It's not fact, every wedding is different, but if this gives you an idea, then we've done our job. So to figure out what happens in the earlier part of the day, I've actually started at the end of the day. Typically a reception will start in a venue or a hotel at 7:30, so that was the foundation point. That's where I started from. Going back from there, I very quickly realised that I wouldn't want to be finishing a big meal, a big 3-course meal, and then running into a different room and throwing my arms up in the air for living on a prayer. So I used this a bit of a retire time, an area to chill out in, a cocktail hour, an opportunity for some photographs, or just quite simply to go upstairs and freshen up. Moving backwards from there, speeches. Typically speeches can last anything from 15 minutes to 45 minutes. So what I've done is I've hit it right on the nose and I've assumed it's going to be about 30 minutes. This brings us to our first variable throughout this entire thing. And the variable is how many guests you've got for the day. Typically, if you've got 60 guests, you can be looking at a service time of 90 minutes to get through a 3-course meal. If it's a bigger wedding and you've got 100 guests, you're looking at about 2 hours, so that's one of the bigger things you want to need to factor into the big day. Now, there's quite a nice area of time here. Again, it's a nice chill out time. Our wedding is in June, so we're hoping it's going to be a lovely, warm, sunny day and we can make use of the grounds at the venue. To keep people entertained, we've also got some canapes coming out. It is a long day for your guests. There isn't much opportunity for people to go and get some food, so we've made sure that they're kept fed and watered at this point. And here backwards, it's pretty much straightforward. The venue is about 15 minutes away from the church, so that takes us to 1:45. Typically a church ceremony is about 45 minutes long. This is our church. Your church, if you're having a church wedding, would be different, so please check with your church and figure out that with them. Your guest arrival, we're looking at about probably 15 minutes before the ceremony starts. That's when we're anticipating guests are going to be arriving from. I want to be at my own church and I want to be welcoming and saying hello to the guests. Some have travelled a long way, so it'd be nice to them to have a warm welcome. And then the night before, I'm staying about 25 minutes away from the church, so I'm going to leave half an hour for myself to get to the church. Now, the second variable in this is your photographer. Each photographer is different, and every wedding is different, so it's something you really want to be talking with them about. And one of the biggest questions you're going to have for them when it comes to figuring out the timings is how long of your time they want for the post photographs for the family shots, okay? So the photographer is definitely somebody you want to be talking to when it comes to figuring out the timings. The second person you want to be talking to is your wedding coordinator, because they're going to really be able to help you with the structure of everything here. So to help you guys out with this, we've actually got a poll in the comments section. So photographers, go in there and let people know typically how long it's going to take you to get through the post shots area of the day. So Jason, I hope that's answered your question. I hope it's helped some other grooms out there as well. Guys, please get in touch with any more questions you've got. If there's anything you want help with, comment in the section below and we'll get to that. I hope you've enjoyed episode 1 of Grooms Thursday. See you next week.